Welcome to Cutting Stems, the after show. Fran, Rhea, Trent, Kelly. We're here, ready to go. Talk about this week's episode. It was not the best.
A little.
Not the best.
A little. A lot of Shanae.
I
think we're still going to get more Shanae.
Can I just say,
I'm over it.
Too much Shanae.
Too much Shanae.
Too much Shanae.
And unfortunately, the Rachel date was maybe one of the more boring dates that we have seen. Just, it was nice.
Yeah.
It was nice.
Rachel seems really nice.
I don't even remember what happened.
Anyway, guys, look at these beautiful chocolate-covered strawberries that we have sitting here. We have to talk about them. They're delicious. We all have our own, which is dangerous.
Yeah, what?
Which is
Incredibly.
dangerous.
Amazing.
And
I'm so
honestly,
spoiled
Trent,
today.
you think you could finish that whole thing
Come on.
while we're sitting
I
here?
don't know if I can finish the whole thing, but I'll definitely.
I don't
You'll-
know.
you'll
I don't know
crack
if you
it,
can finish
you'll-
the whole thing.
Choo-choo!
Yeah.
Choo-choo! Open up!
Oh my God, what a perfect
Isn't
bite.
Wasn't that
That was
sexy?
that lovely.
That was
That was
nice.
really lovely.
That was nice.
Edible
Nice.
arrangements, guys. They have the best chocolate-covered strawberries, flowers, everything you need to send for Valentine's Day. You can use our code CuttingStems10 for $10 off from now until February 12th. So don't wait till the last minute. Don't wait till the last minute. Valentine's Day, make sure you're geared up, ready to go.
Shout out to
I'm gonna
whoever
have-
put the napkins out here.
I'm gonna have
Yeah.
one
That's
myself
big time.
now as well.
We made the big time now.
Napkins were a good move.
Those are so good.
They are
Who wants
really
to,
good.
who wants to
start
kick
it
us
off.
off?
Strawberries,
Who wants to
kill it.
kick us off while I eat my
I'll
strawberry?
pick it off.
Okay.
Big Rhea's got it.
So, on Twitter right now,
Yeah.
Clayton has responded to one of my tweets. I wrote, "Hey Clayton, why aren't you taken? I hate when people ask that." And he quoted it and wrote, "Rhea, are we fighting? Remember that one time we laughed together?" I'm trying to think of a response.
Oh, that's kind of a nice. Nice
That's
tweet.
sweet.
No, that's sweet, but
Oh,
but
I-
still.
but still,
Chocolate all over my pants.
Oh, Trent.
I'm gonna keep in what I was gonna say. I am wondering what to
on it.
respond to Clayton, and I was thinking I respond to him.
Yeah.
Don't respond to this tweet if you fuck Shanae.
Yeah, I'm all in on that tweet. Any tweet that's kind of loosely asking him, did you or did you not fuck Shanae, I am on board with.
Yeah.
I co-sign.
I co-sign as well.
I don't want him to think we don't like him because we like him very much.
Yeah,
he's
he's
all
just
right.
making bad decisions.
But do we respond to that? with
Yeah,
that?
do it. Because what's
All
he
right.
gonna do? He's either gonna reply, and if you're, maybe he'll favorite it or something. He'll keep us on our toes. I think that's a funny tweet.
Don't respond to this tweet if you banged Shanae. I'll keep it classy.
That's nice.
That's,
nice.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Say bang.
Keep it PG.
Don't respond to this tweet if you banged Shanae.
That's
Perfect.
that's PG-13.
That's PG-13.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not PG. It's PG-13.
Yeah, it's
No.
PG-13.
All right.
That feels appropriate.
Twitter is okay for PG-13.
TVMA.
Bang.
TVMA.
Bang.
Sense.
Sense.
Perfect.
Okay.
Let's see what the response is.
All right.
Excellent.
If he doesn't respond,
We
he
know.
bangs Shanae.
He bangs Shanae. That's what I'm saying. Well,
Confirmation. Breaking news. You heard it here first. I think I
Yep.
just had strawberry come flying out of my mouth.
probably.
all right.
That's all right.
Probably.
We love our edible arrangements. Thank you again to them.
We
for
picked
sending this.
up with the rose ceremony because that is the last thing we saw. It was a cliffhanger. Clayton and I got talked about all this Elizabeth Shanae drama, which continued for basically all of the beginning. They went back and forth. The shrimp.
Everyone seems exhausted.
Well, it's just
Everyone's like, "Shanae, can it continue?"
Yeah, it's just
like
this is the time where you get fatigued. You get bachelor
because
fatigue.
it's not even intelligent fighting. You know?
It's-
like we're at the
yes.
lowest level of cattiness, which is making up drama that really no one cares about when it comes to why didn't the other girls eat the shrimp that Shanae made.
It's now turned into a thing where these girls, they just want to win something. They just want to win an argument, so it doesn't
Yeah.
matter how ridiculous it is.
Right.
That ridiculous the topic is that they're arguing about. They're just going to argue it to the death because they feel like they have to. They're like, here it is, and this one pressed Clayton. Like, no matter what I do, like whoever wins this shrimp argument is going to get the rose. Like,
Yeah.
it's just so fucking ridiculous.
Like,
I'm so
was
sick of it.
Elizabeth in the hot tub? Was she not in the hot tub? She's a liar. She said she wasn't in the hot tub. The whole thing was so ridiculous. It was just a weird vendetta that Shanae had against Elizabeth. And what sucked was everyone sees it except, like, either they said, Clayton, you got to keep Shanae, or, like, he is blind.
He's
because
so blind.
I think he's blind.
I think he's blind.
I
He's
think
blind.
she's a
Oh,
very
I
attractive
actually-
girl.
yeah, I
and
don't think
sent
he's blind.
Elizabeth home.
Yeah.
Like,
He's
out of that,
seeing too well.
out of
Right.
like
Yeah.
out of everything that happened
That's
in the
right.
last episode and the arguments we've watched and how Elizabeth has been with him, he made the decision to send Elizabeth home.
Right.
To
like-
be fair, he had a better connection with Shanae than Elizabeth. Elizabeth.
Elizabeth.
I
Too many names.
I don't
Too many
mind
names.
the decision to keep Shanae, but if you're gonna keep Shanae, you gotta keep Elizabeth. You
Yeah.
can't,
Yeah.
because then what's gonna happen, which we saw happen.
Right, now we just have a new feud.
We have a new feud, and the house does not trust Clayton
Yeah.
anymore.
No.
Fucking up a word for some reason is so funny. It's like your brain malfunctions
Oh yeah,
Yes.
it's no
like
good.
in real time.
Yeah.
Your tongue, your
That one
tongue
me.
got stuck in your mouth.
But I wanted to finish my thought.
Sure.
Yeah, finish
Cat
it.
got your tongue.
Yeah.
Yes.
Literally.
Hell yeah, it's back.
Redemption tour,
My
France.
stomach hurts.
Your stomach hurts.
My stomach
Stomach.
hurts.
Disaster.
Stomach's going crazy.
Oh,
My
man.
stomach's going crazy. So back to the Shanae Elizabeth.
Elizabeth, love her.
I do think that although what we're seeing from Shanae is not great, she's actually insufferable. She's brutal to
Insufferable.
listen to. She's
Yeah, she's
terrible,
terrible.
in all forms.
Yep.
Yeah.
He didn't really have a great connection with Elizabeth. Like, we didn't see them making out. We didn't see him put her on top of a bar. Like,
No,
we're not
that is
seeing any
true.
of that. So, like, why?
She made out with him way more.
why?
absolutely right.
Why would he pick Elizabeth?
You're absolutely right about
Besides,
That's a
if
good
he was
point.
watching the
Yeah.
tape like us, he'd pick Elizabeth.
Yeah.
But he's not.
Or you gotta treat it like politics, where you can't piss off the whole house.
Oh, Clayton tweeted
Yeah.
back. Clayton tweeted back.
Oh.
What'd he say?
People are saying in the YouTube chat, he
Oh,
tweeted
shit.
back.
Oh, shit.
Ooh.
I'm nervous.
What did he say? Me too.
I said, don't respond to this tweet if you bang Shanae. Oh, wait. He responded back, spoiler alert, with a kissy face.
What?
Is he just spoiling the show?
Hold on a second.
That means he
could be
banged
that-
her?
No. She said, don't
I said, don't respond to this
respond
tweet
to
if
this
you bang
tweet
Shanae.
if you bang Shanae. And he
And he responded.
responded.
And he wrote, spoiler alert,
Okay.
kissy face. I'm just going to quote her and write, I'm so confused.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. That was a good response by him.
Damn,
That was
that
a
is
good
a
somebody-
good
No,
one.
I need somebody to send me the Fez code thing from Euphoria.
Someone's
When
on
he's
his
I'm
side.
so confused right now, bro. I actually think I have that.
Yeah, no, I think this whole thing too with
He is
with
leaving us on our toes, man. What is he gonna do? These previews, like,
Don't know.
They've done some kind of voodoo magic, the producers and editors, with these previews.
Yeah.
Because I just feel like we're watching nonstop, like, Clayton saying words, and then they show girls' faces, and it's not the girls. Like,
Right.
and I think it's happening like the entire time.
Right, and I think at this point we recognize enough of them where they can't just like show these and have them be blatant spoilers. Like right
Right.
now, it looks like Genevieve and Shanae are going on this 2-on-1. That's confirmed, and then it looks like he's sending them home. Like that looks like what we just
Yeah.
saw in the preview, which can't be true because why would they show it to us like that?
Exactly. So Elizabeth went home, as well as a few others that I don't recall at this current moment in time,
No.
because it just feels like Elizabeth
I don't
was
even know who
taking
else went home.
center stage. And Rachel had her one-on-one. It was a lovely date. Like that, feels like a very genuine connection
Yeah.
between the two of them. They seem like they very much like each other. They crashed some random family's barbecue.
Really weird.
What I
And,
thought
yeah.
the weirdest part about this was Clayton being like, she fits in so well with the family.
Yeah.
It's like, of course she fits into a random family. She's not there to
Yeah,
impress
she-
this
Right,
family.
like,
This
she's
family,
just as awkward as you are with this
family
family.
means nothing to her, so
Yeah.
she is just going to act completely herself.
Completely,
So of
yeah.
course she's going to fit right in.
Right.
Yeah, and now when we were watching, my sister said that Rachel looks just like Savannah Montana, and now I can't unsee
She
it.
does.
They look exactly the same.
It is identical. I didn't know who that was until
Yeah.
today, and it's
They
shocking.
look
It's truly
exactly the
shocking.
same. It is crazy.
Yeah.
But
They had a passionate kiss.
yeah,
Kisses on that
very
date.
Oh, yeah.
passionate,
Sweet.
slow,
She was
sexual.
mixing up some coleslaw like nobody's business.
Oh yeah, they. I mean,
Yeah.
They were
they had a really
whispering?
nice
Yep.
date. She talked about, an ex that she had that like wasn't supportive of her career. She wants to be a pilot, all these things, and he threw out the
Fly girl.
line, "I'll never dim your light," which I didn't know if I wanted to throw up or be like, "Oh,
Yeah,
that's
that's
nice."
a little, yeah. I feel like in
kinda nice.
No, but
in
you could
sentiment, that's very sweet.
you
In
could say it
sentiment, it is
better.
sweet delivery.
I'll never bring
Yeah.
you down. I'll always let you be yourself.
Yeah, yeah,
Like-
yeah.
I'll
It's-
never
it just
dim your
seems a
light
little
is kind of a
cheese.
romantic comedy like
Exactly.
line.
I feel like I'm reading that in a romance novel.
I also he did also give us the classic. You're so great. How could you
Yeah.
possibly be here?
Yeah.
Like,
Whoa.
Well,
Can we talk about that?
Clayton,
Can we have that be a full
This is a TV show.
a full table discussion? I think that is the most annoying thing that anybody can ask. Any guy can
Yes.
ask any girl is like, how are you still single? Because
You
same
seem
thing
so
with girls asking
great.
guys. Why are you
Yeah.
asking that? There's obviously a reason. There's a reason why you
Right.
haven't settled down.
Yeah.
If you wanted to be in a relationship, you would be in a relationship. Like
Right.
it's just not. I don't understand.
Also,
and I hate,
why-
it's insulting. It's insulting to ask.
Yeah.
Why is the person asking not taken?
Very funny.
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
Which
you
is
said
the
that
exact
right
tweet
back.
that Clayton
And it's
Right,
like,
yeah.
and
You
it's like,
said that right back.
I don't
Yeah.
want to give you the answer because
Yeah, it's
then
none of your
this
fucking
might not
business
work
how
out.
about. Yeah.
If I tell you why, then you might leave right
Hey, why
now.
don't you just mind your own business? All
Yeah.
right.
Whoa.
Right.
This
Well,
is,
just take it easy, man.
Yeah, I'm not
First
gonna
date.
talk about
Yeah,
myself
first
negatively in
date.
front of you. I'm certainly not gonna do that.
Are you a manipulative liar? I don't know.
Yeah.
Tell me your biggest weaknesses.
What are you gonna do to me that keeps me from
It
being in
does
this
feel very
relationship?
job interview.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
what's your biggest weakness? It's like, I don't want to tell you
Wait,
that.
what's your biggest? I love when people are like, "What's your biggest weakness?" and they come up with something
I'm
like,
too hard of a worker.
Yeah, I mean, that's always
"I
me.
just can't
I
seem
turn
to
off
stop
care
working."
so much.
I'm a workaholic.
Yeah.
I'm just so passionate, you know. It sometimes comes across a little,
Yeah.
a little overbearing.
Exactly. That's the
me.
go-to answer. But
Yep.
great date. We had the Country Jonas Brothers perform.
Yeah.
Reckless Road.
Restless Road.
Restless Road.
Restless Road.
And you're the one who
Restless
knew
Road.
him.
Yeah.
Reckless Road. Restless Road.
I think.
Restless Road.
Okay.
Restless. Yeah.
They're apparently on tour with Kane Brown.
Yeah, I also recognize them because they
X
were on the
Factor.
X Factor
Yep.
way back when, and I did watch that program.
Season 3, you said
Yeah.
before, I think.
I
Yeah.
believe that was when Demi Lovato was a host. I had
Yes.
watched then. Simon Cowell was involved, but I guess Kane Brown is on tour right now. Chase Rice is on tour with Kane Brown, correct?
Yes.
So they're all on tour together.
Yeah.
That's
That's
how
nice.
lovely.
Maybe
Beautiful.
Maybe Chase is
I
who
almost-
set them up.
I
with
almost
ABC.
feel like that, like ABC put them all together. Like I feel like they're all
Right,
hanging out.
very
Because
possible.
Kane Brown wasn't he kind
Very
of loosely
possible.
involved at some point as well?
I'm not sure. I don't know.
Chase
if
Rice
they
was
ever did.
definitely.
Chase
Chase Rice was
Chase Rice
definitely
was
involved.
Well, we'll never forget about Chase Rice.
Never forget.
So,
What
yeah.
a scene
What
that
a
was.
moment.
What?
I met
Victoria.
Chase Rice recently.
Yeah, how was he?
Yeah, nice guy.
Yeah, he's all right.
I met
But
him on
I couldn't stop thinking about
Yeah.
the thing.
Yeah, that's when you
met him
just
once in
know like the
college.
Bachelor's taking over your life. You're just like, don't ask.
Yeah,
about
I met him on.
Victoria.
I had
Don't
the
ask
same
about
thing.
Victoria.
I
Don't
met
ask
him on.
about
Yeah, I met him on a
Victoria.
golf course in Nashville one time, and I was just like, I want to ask you about Victoria.
Yeah.
So bad. Wouldn't have been appropriate, but I wanted to.
Yeah, it's all in our heads. She
course.
gets a rose. They have a great date. The group date is football, tackle football. They're not holding back. They're in Houston. Jesse Palmer did the classic. We're leaving. They're going to travel the world. First stop, Houston. Tackle football. These girls want to take each other's heads off, specifically Shanae's, and the purple team wasn't even close. They killed him.
Yep,
Purple
just
team
murder.
killed him. And they put together, Trent, you tweet about this, they put together a football montage that they have never done before.
No.
Yeah.
Where they just used old clips of football dates in years past.
I
This
like it.
big Bachelor Bowl montage.
I didn't mind that reflection, but I do
Trip
think
down memory
that
lane.
I'm sick of these kind of dates. I mean, I know that I'm always saying that the physical dates are not my
Yeah.
thing. I think that they're annoying. I think they're ridiculous. I think the girls always look really stupid. And I don't understand how that like shows that they're there for love. Like I don't get it. But I also don't have any suggestions for alternatives. So I guess we're just gonna keep playing football, you know?
The only way I'll be back in on these dates, and they kind of did it tonight, is if we start having a through line. Like if you, each season, you make the teams the same, you make the team names the same every season, so
Yeah.
there's pride
Yeah.
connected with that. Like, oh, I remember Clayton's season when the
Right.
purple team won, and then when it's the Bachelorette and the Bachelors want to
Yeah.
win. Like make an actual Bachelor Bowl
Yeah.
every season.
That's a really good idea.
And just-
wow, the passion about this.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Trent's like,
Let's
Trent's like
do
pick,
it, Trent.
pick captains, have a full draft. Like, let's make some of these
No,
girls
it's
feel
amazing.
terrible, like picked last.
So you need to have connective tissue with these
Yeah.
football dates because otherwise they're just nothing.
Yeah.
But if you actually make it into and you keep records and it's actually a thing that people care about,
I would get into that.
me too.
I'd be much more into
I'd
that.
buy a jersey.
We could sell
They-
jerseys.
opportunities.
We would, yeah.
We would
trademark.
sell
We're taking it from your show.
jerseys. Yeah,
we
yeah,
would
yeah.
sell. We would sell the
Don't
jersey.
worry,
Don't even
We'll sell
fucking think
those.
about it.
Yeah.
We're
Don't
selling
think
Just
them.
about
make
it.
sure
It's my
somebody
idea.
just Bachelor Bowl. Have that.
Bachelor
Start it up
Bowl.
now.
I like it.
Why don't we just start the
Get the
Bachelor
get the
Bowl?
people talking. Yeah,
They
what if
need-
we did that?
What if we just have all the contestants compete in
we make
Bachelor
the draft?
Bowl
We're the
tournament?
commissioners.
Yeah.
That sounds like fun. I'd be
I
involved
like
with
that.
that too.
That would
I
be
like
fun.
that.
Or we start a spin-off Rough and Rowdy where we get all the contestants to fight each other.
Oh, wouldn't that be great? A bunch of girls though. A lot more girls.
Yeah, more
fighting
girls.
each other.
That would be
Some
good,
more
actually.
cat fights.
Definitely what we need.
Yeah.
The purple team wins, so they get the night date. But of course, Shanae is on the other team, and she shows up. And Sierra and Genevieve, they're fed up with Shanae. They're looking to take her down. Shanae's listening through the wall. She's hearing them talking about her, how they're all going to tell Clayton that she's the worst. So, of course, she gets the okay from producers to crash the date and interrupt his time with Sarah.
Didn't like her dress.
Which it's just the buildup is, like, they showed her turning a corner and walking down a hallway like
So
6
slow.
times
So
before
slow.
she actually.
Yeah, how many corners do you think she
Like, how
turned?
many, like, round
Full
trips
circles.
on
Like, should I do it
hallways
again?
did they
Do it
make
again?
her film before she could
Completely.
actually walk and interrupt the date?
Completely.
And look, at the end of the day, she's working some kind of magic because
Yep.
they're kissing, they're making out in the bar, and Shanae is here to stay right now.
I don't know what you do about Shanae if you're the other girls in the house. Like,
Nah.
the first time around, her beef with Elizabeth was made up.
Yeah.
That was completely
Yeah.
fabricated by Shanae.
Yep.
Now, with her listening through the wall about this actual plot, if you let Shanae have that, then she has actual ammunition that she can take
Well,
to
what's funny is
Clayton.
nothing's
Yep.
working though.
That's
like
what
it
I
doesn't
agree.
even matter.
Yeah.
Like
That's right.
the biggest thing the girls in the house could do is all agree to go to Clayton together and be like, she is a bad person.
I agree with
Which
that.
is what they're doing, and it's still not working.
Right, because were they going to just sit there and do
Yeah.
nothing? Because if they do nothing, she's going to win.
Yeah, so there's, at this point, like, once they say what they say, there's nothing you can do if Clayton just keeps her around.
Also, I think that
True.
honestly, they almost have missed their opportunity to do that. Like, they should have done that before he sent home Elizabeth instead of Shanae, because I feel like now it kind of goes to Shanae's point of like, all these girls are ganging up in the house against me,
That's
like
right.
whatever. Like now Clayton,
Yeah.
she's starting to paint herself as like as a little bit of a victim in this house, and Clayton, as we know,
A little
he's
bit?
already he's already mesmerized by her beauty. Now he's like, oh, well, I have to protect this precious little lamb, which we all know is
Yeah.
a bunch of fucking baloney.
Thoughts on her crashing the date? We saw it coming, right?
Yeah, of course, it's
Yeah.
annoying.
She can, right now, she can do whatever she wants.
Yeah.
She really can do
Annoying as fuck.
whatever she wants.
She's annoying the shit out of me.
Yeah, but Clayton's just like,
super annoying.
she's
Yep.
hot and she keeps making out with me. It's like my hands are tied.
Yep.
Yeah.
Did I see that side of it too?
Yeah,
What am I
that's it.
supposed to do?
Yeah.
Oh, this beautiful woman keeps making out
Her
with me.
tongue's down my throat. Oh, get away.
Ah, it's like, come
No,
on.
Nope.
Yeah, it is something else. But we are gonna have Noah doing just.
Trent wants another strawberry. Did you?
I
Was he
mean,
reading your mind?
I was thinking about
Yeah.
having one too.
But like,
It's very funny. We're gonna go to the chat. Let's take some questions because we do have just a massive like the to be continued. Who knows what's gonna happen? We're gonna get a 2-on-1. It looks like, but like we're getting a 2-on-1. Genevieve, Shanae, but then we also have Shanae and Genevieve standing with what seems like him saying I was intimate. Bless you.
Thank you.
Intimate with multiple women.
That was crazy.
So I don't know what's happening.
yeah, I'll be curious to see
Is
how
that-
it all shakes
did
out.
he sleep with Shanae and Genevieve on the 2-on-1?
Right, like we need to
What-
see
look at
what's
by the
happening
time.
here. Yeah.
Like,
We need
I'm
to see
so
what's-
confused.
That seems unlikely.
It does. There just doesn't
Maybe
seem
he
like there's
doesn't-
enough time on that date to make
Certainly
that
not.
happen.
Maybe
but
he's not. Maybe they're on that date, and then maybe they have time in between. Like maybe they're treating it the same as they do a one-on-one date, where they do something in the day and they have a little break, and then they go to dinner at night. Maybe they're
Yeah.
doing the same thing with the 2-on-1, and maybe in that in-between time he.
I
has
just
sex with
don't
them
get
both.
it. Like maybe Shanae and Genevieve like aren't even the
Maybe.
girls that are
A little
standing
time.
there at that time. I don't know. They're really confusing us. Questions?
I'm sick of being confused.
So there was a guy in the chat, right, who kept asking if I was high, and the chat started getting really mad at him. They were like,
Don't you dare.
Don't you
Yeah,
dare
how dare.
slander.
Yeah.
And I'd like to say, I have to address this at least once every Cutting Stems season.
Yep.
I'm not, and I don't smoke. There it goes again. Then maybe this is the issue. I don't smoke nearly as much as I once did, and
No,
I've said
that's
that
true.
multiple
That
times
is true.
recently.
Yep.
That's true.
Why can't it just be my
I
personality?
can confirm.
Why can't these vibes just be high on their own?
I don't know, man.
Anyways,
Good point.
It's fucked
you
up.
know, it's
That's
like,
totally
yeah, you're
fair.
right.
High on life, baby.
Yeah.
why can't Rhea just be Rhea?
You just living.
I just don't get it.
Team Rhea.
Thank you.
Team Rhea.
That's 2 on the fist bump counter.
I was like, pretty quiet over here. I realized you were eating a strawberry.
What do you
I
think
forgot.
about the return of the 2-on-1 date? We have not really seen this in the last few seasons.
I'm thrilled about it.
I'm pumped about it.
Yeah, they're always
wait.
great.
I'm so happy. The 2-on-1 dates, literally, produced the most drama. I swear to God, like more than the house, more than whatever. It's just two girls,
so fucking good.
They really
or
are.
guys arguing with each other constantly, and it's the Bachelor or Bachelorette in the middle, not knowing what to do. Like,
Yep.
and they always pick the right people that hate each other. I originally obviously wanted it to be Shanae and Elizabeth, but we did get a little bit of that. I feel like a little bit of the argument that I wanted to see happen.
Visceral,
this one's gonna be more.
what seems like hatred
Yeah.
that Genevieve and Shanae have for each other is suitable to bring the 2-on-1 back.
It's gonna be way
It feels
better.
like we haven't had two people that really,
Yes.
really dislike each other that much. We're like, we're gonna go full 2-on-1.
And we got a little bit this episode.
And Genevieve like wants to like claw her eyes out. It
She
feels like.
does.
Completely.
And you know who doesn't want to deal with any of this is Clayton.
Not at all.
He earlier in the episode, he was in the middle of it with, was it Elizabeth and Shanae still back then?
Yes.
And he was just like, I got to get some air. And
He
I
was
think
like,
that-
you guys gotta please figure this out. Why the fuck are we talking about shrimp?
So
Yeah.
So having him try to conduct a 2-on-1 would be very interesting because he won't want to do it really, but it'll be great entertainment.
He'll be
Yeah.
frustrated. He'll be angry at them both. Also, I want to say, we didn't say this before, the argument of was Elizabeth in the hot tub? She was in the hot tub. She
Yes.
definitely was. The thing, though, is that Shanae came up with that plate of shrimp, and she was not loud enough, and she just was like, do you guys want shrimp? And then they didn't answer in 2 seconds, and then she left again.
And it was funny
So
because I
bet
don't
that
know what
Elizabeth doesn't even know that happened.
I forget which girl said it. She was like, also, we were just full because Elizabeth
Yeah.
just made a shit ton of shrimp and we ate it all.
Right.
So we didn't want more shrimp right away
Yeah.
because we were all
I can't
Just
keep
eat
eating shrimp.
Yeah.
I can't
No.
just pack my body full of
No.
shrimp.
So the
Strawberries I
argument,
can.
so I'm wondering now, from there, knowing those facts, and if you think about it a little bit, what is the argument going to be between Genevieve and Shanae? Like, are they going to still fucking argue about shrimp and hot tubs?
No, I think they're just gonna start like really destroying each other's character.
Okay.
Yeah, I
All
think that's
I'm
right.
on board for that.
Just
We're gonna go for that.
overall
Yeah, I
disrespect.
just think
Okay,
they're just
cool.
gonna try and tear each other down as
Yeah.
people.
Perfect.
I agree.
Love that.
Clayton just tweeted, I'm looking forward to having an open and honest discussion at the Women Tell All with what all happened. It's important to hold people accountable, including myself.
Good,
Oh, okay,
good.
Clayton.
Because guess what? Elizabeth went home and there was not one discussion
No.
at all about the ADHD stuff that Shanae just
No,
like
there
was so
wasn't.
mean about.
I keep forgetting about that.
Elizabeth
Yes, like,
sort of tried to
that
bring it up
just-
tonight.
I know
Or somebody
it's-
else did.
yeah,
Genevieve did, I think.
Genevieve did. And honestly, like, kudos to Elizabeth for not making a bigger scene about
Yeah,
that. Like, I
yeah.
would have freaked out about that too. So Elizabeth didn't even really get her time that she deserved, honestly.
Totally
so
agree.
I hope Clayton sticks to that.
He's going to
hope
have
so,
his hands
too.
full
You
at the
know?
Women Tell All.
We'll have to see. We'll keep tabs on him, see if
Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
truthful.
Everyone keeps asking the same question. How long do we really think Shanae is going to be there?
I sneaky think.
Kind of a while.
Kind of
yeah.
a
I think
while.
at least 2 more
I
episodes.
think she could get to the. I was going to say Final Four.
No, well, she doesn't need to get to Fantasy Suite if they fuck beforehand.
Oh, sorry.
But I think that they.
I'm gonna go with like 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah, I think 2. I'll go 2.
She might be like right before hometowns.
2
Yeah.
feels right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2.
Yeah.
And I really hope it's less.
I hope it's.
I
us
really
too.
hope she goes home on the. I hope she goes home in the 2-1, but I also think she's gonna play the victim so hard, and I'm afraid Genevieve is gonna come off looking aggressive.
Yeah.
And Clayton's not gonna like that because Genevieve was like, literally, like you could
She's
tell
so
she was getting passionate.
passionate.
She's like,
Yeah.
fuck this girl. Like I understood.
Yeah.
But I think her passion about it might be misconstrued in Clayton's mind.
Right.
And if Shanae's like, they're all so mean to me, like then.
Right.
He starts making
Yeah.
out with them again.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, then they
Yeah.
So we're doing the 2-on-1 next week. Is that what's
It
happening?
seemed like. I mean,
It's
knowing
next
this
week,
show,
yeah.
it'll be like the 2-on-1's gonna start in the last 5 minutes of
Exactly.
next week's
Yeah.
episode.
To be continued. All kinds of
Yeah.
bullshit. They're always.
Because
they're always
I
doing
mean, we
this.
left without even seeing a second one-on-one date. Serene's has the second one-on-one date we just didn't see because the episode ended.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, I feel like they're definitely stretching it out a little bit. I'm okay with it, but I also am just like, let's trim the fat now. Like I'm officially. We only know like 10 people at this point, maybe.
Yeah, and I think maybe
Like,
also
we need to know
because
some other people.
Yeah, from skipping that episode for playoffs, it
Yeah.
feels like this season has been on for longer. When in reality, this is
Week 4.
week 4.
Yeah, right,
Ooh.
right.
It does feel like
It's still pretty early
we're
on.
like
Tough.
maybe halfway through.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like barely.
not even.
Yeah, usually 10, right? I think.
Oh yeah.
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 Not
Yeah,
even halfway.
not even. I don't think so.
Tough,
Anything
tough.
else? Yeah, no.
That's it.
Okay. Let's
okay.
cut some stems. Let's
cut
give
some
out
stems.
some
Do it.
roses.
Okay.
Okay.
Trent, I want you to go first.
Okay. I wrote them down, but I think I remember them too. I'm gonna. Oh shit, maybe I don't.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna give my rose to something we actually didn't talk about: the bro hug between
There you go.
Clayton and his pal.
Clarence.
Clarence? That's
Yeah,
what it was. I
Clarence.
couldn't remember. was
I
gonna say
like when
Clarence.
we sometimes don't touch on things and then they get to come up during
Yeah.
this
Yeah,
portion.
yeah.
I thought the bro hug was great.
That's a good one.
He was very happy. That was the happiest we've seen him all
Yeah,
season.
he seemed the most himself.
Yeah.
It was sweet.
Yeah, Clayton might secretly be miserable throughout this whole
I
thing.
think he is. Yeah, I think
He's just like, man, I don't know.
I know I have to give him some
Definitely
slack.
through the shrimp moments he is.
Yeah.
He can't take any more of that, neither can we.
Yeah.
Speaking about that, I'm going to cut Clayton's stem. He's making poor decisions.
He's
He
making
is.
bad decisions.
and I understand why he's making those decisions.
You're cutting his decision making.
Right. I like Clayton.
Yeah.
And I know what's happening to Clayton
Yeah.
right now. But they're just poor decisions that he doesn't know that he's making because he doesn't see it all. We all have the benefit of seeing everything that's happening.
Yep.
He's just like, Shanae, wow.
Hot, yeah.
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 He's enjoying hanging out with Shanae.
Yeah.
So he's seeing it now. He's clearly tweeting about it. He's seeing it now. But these decisions in the moment,
Yeah.
no bueno.
Yeah.
Maria. Francesca, please. Please present your rose to the group.
Ooh, wasn't prepared for something like this. I'm gonna give I'm gonna cut the stem of the football date.
Yeah.
It's a good one. Great stem.
We're tired of that.
Hate it.
Tired of that. And
Or
let
we
me
need,
tell you something.
or need a reboot.
The like the cuts and the scrapes and like all the shit
Too
that these
much.
girls
What's
get.
her face?
Teddy's,
Talking to Teddy, yeah,
knee
talking
was
to Clayton with an
ripped to
exposed
shreds.
wound, just
Yeah.
a fully exposed.
We don't need to be doing
oozing
that.
No,
wound.
we don't need to be like actually dripping blood
Yeah.
like
No.
for Clayton.
Too
here.
much.
No, it's
Too
too
much.
much.
Oozing. It
too
was
much.
disgusting.
And I'm going to give my rose to. I don't even know. Can I just give mine specifically to Clarence instead of the bro hug?
Yeah, he's great.
Sure.
Clarence
really-
man,
seems
married,
like a really
baby.
nice guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seems like a lovely
Living the
man.
dream.
Yeah, nice guy.
That's what Clayton's looking for. you
Yeah.
know?
Yep.
That's all he wants now.
Kelly.
I'm going to give my rose to Elizabeth. I think that she didn't deserve to
Yeah.
go home,
Yep.
and I think that she got a raw deal. So I'm going to give her my
I hope
rose.
we see her in paradise.
I hope so too. She
Yeah.
seemed cool. I liked her a lot. I'm
Bachelor
going to,
potential?
No.
Nah, we don't know enough about her to be honest.
Yeah,
we'll have
I
to
agree.
see.
I love the question.
Let's settle down.
I love the question.
Yeah.
Good
question.
But we need to get to know her a little bit better
Yeah.
before we make claims like that.
Yep.
Don't miss it. A stem cut. I'm going to cut Shanae's black dress. I thought it was hideous. Looked bad on her. Just have to cut it. She had a good dress earlier.
But
in
can
the
we give a
day.
shout out to the blue dress?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That was nice.
That was a better dress, the one that she wore to be like, keep my name out of your mouth. Like she just looked even more like she belonged in the club during that time, and it was just a bad dress. Bad
Yeah.
dress.
My rose is gonna go to Sierra because I think, and this is actually a joint, Sierra, and I think that the purple team, Marlena also absolutely
Bring
crushed
mine
that
to
team.
purple team.
Purple team.
Yeah.
Purple team. Purple team. This one's for you. Way to leave it all out there on the field, ladies. She.
Frank is a full-on Al Pacino speech from
yeah.
any given
Yeah,
Sunday.
yeah. No, like
Word
full,
for
like
word,
Invincible.
verbatim. 5
Ladies.
minutes of her
Yeah.
just doing it.
She probably knows it.
Got one chance.
Game of
Sierra,
inches.
the way Sierra spoke to Clayton, I just thought was so funny when she was like, I'm gonna fucking tell him about Shanae. And she's talking to him, she's like, look, Shanae, bad.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
can, can you
Okay.
comprehend?
She said, okay.
Like she's like, okay.
Yeah.
We don't like her. Like, can you? I know I'm speaking slowly. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Like you're making the wrong decisions.
Unbelievable.
Which,
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yes, I thought that was very funny because she's like, hello, sir, figure it out. And for stem, whose stem am I cutting tonight? Nobody really.
Who's
Shanae's black dress. All right, I gotta go with Shanae throwing the trophy.
Yeah.
That was unnecessary.
Yeah. Stupid. Made her look really
That
stupid.
made her look petty and
Real
mean
dumb.
and like
She
I don't know
always
what
looks
she's.
petty
It
and
seemed like
mean.
she
Yeah, but
she
it
came
was
up and was
extra.
like, Genevieve, Sierra, keep my fucking name out of your bitch ass. Like, I don't even, they bleeped like 8 words.
Yeah.
So I think
Keep
she,
my fucking name off
I think
your
she,
lips.
what she said was not nice. And
Nope.
she took that
And if you're gonna throw
trophy.
something, throw it in a pool or something. She just threw it in the bushes.
She threw it in
Right.
the dirt. She was like, "Meh,
Doesn't,
dirt."
does not,
Doesn't have the same effect.
does not equal the coat,
Jacket.
The
the
jacket.
jacket,
The
Yeah.
the jacket thrown into Will's jacket,
Will's
thrown
jacket
into
in
the pool.
Yeah, no, not quite
What
the
was
same
other guy's
effect.
name? Will and
Peter.
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 Pizza
Pizza,
Peter.
pizza.
Peter.
Pizza Peter.
Pizza.
She tried to have that moment with that trophy. I thought that was just, you know, the other
Yeah.
girls didn't deserve that. Purple team.
No.
We fought hard for that trophy.
Exactly, yeah, what the fuck?
Purple team. Purple
team.
team left it on the fucking field for that
Yeah.
trophy.
Yep, that's right.
And that's just disrespect to the game of football.
Unbelievable disrespect. Yeah.
That's right.
Unbelievable
That's right.
disrespect. You're correct.
That's right.
Oh boy! All right, I think that wraps it up, guys. Let's have one final strawberry.
I can't. I had 3. Honestly, I thought I was gonna pick
Trent?
4.
Let's do 4.
Trent,
I'll do
I
a
know
final.
you
Come on.
will.
I had 2 of them.
Come on, edible arrangements.
All right.
so
The fact
good.
that I've eaten the same amount as Trent.
Code Cunning Stems 10, guys. Edible.com
Hey.
for $10 off
Hey.
now through February 12th.
Cheers.
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 Kelly. Yep,
Cheers.
there we
Gotcha.
go. Thank you all.
Cheers.
See you next week.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, good.
Really good. Really good. Really good.